Hi! Alright, so I'm doing this video because I've recently been officially diagnosed with an attention deficit disorder. And for me, that has been a big deal, and I will tell you why. For 2 years, it's been 2 years, my mom and my aunt have been telling me that I surely have an attention deficit disorder, and I did not listen to them because when I talked about having an attention deficit disorder, what many people told me was that everyone had it. And I thought, well, then if everyone has an attention deficit disorder, that must not be what I have, because I struggle so much more than other people around me that it cannot be something that everyone has, because then what would that make me? Someone who can deal with things? Like, no, I couldn't, no. If everyone had that, then it wasn't my problem. And I thought I had anxiety and depression and blah, blah, blah. So this thing, being officially diagnosed, an angel paid for this, thank you, angel, paid for this evaluation made by neuropsychologist. There was this neuropsychologist and the one who owned the clinic. They studied my brain. It was on two meetings. The first meeting, they figured out my IQ, and I had an IQ of 130, so that's just like above average, whatever. And based on that IQ, then they tested my brain with specific exercises that targeted my attention. And they noticed that I performed lower than was expected of me. Normally you have a certain IQ, you'll perform the same, and I didn't. And there were fluctuations, like I could do really difficult ones, and then afterwards I just couldn't do super simple ones. I was impulsive in my answers, I forgot things, I heard things wrong. And based off of that, of the gap between my performances and all of my past struggles that I told them, they officially and like really securely diagnosed me with an attention deficit disorder. So the first thing that I want to say, okay, not everyone has an attention deficit disorder. And I cannot stress that enough. Only 4% of adults have been diagnosed with an attention deficit disorder. So that means that maybe, I don't know, 9-10% has one, But if only 4% has been diagnosed, that means that 96% of adults have not, right? And so how can everyone have an attention deficit disorder if 96% of people don't have one, right? That's my first rant. So if I tell one more time that I have an attention deficit disorder and someone answers me by saying, everyone has that, I'm gonna punch him in the face, because that is not true. And that made me doubt it for a while. Yeah, so that was my first rant. The second thing, being diagnosed with this, it is a very serious thing. All of those things that I did that I thought were just part of my personality, being forgetful, lunatic, undecisive, having my brain go like 1,000 miles an hour, and not being able to clean what was in my head and to clean what was in my life, and to be as responsible and as productive as other people, and thinking that I was just lazy and that I lacked willpower. All of that has to do with my attention deficit disorder. And for the past 4 years, I've been struggling with mental health. And I've been trying to figure out what it was that made life so hard for me. And for the past year, I had really lost hope. Before that struggle commenced, before it started, I was a very bright, not bright in the sense intelligent, but bright in my eyes, in my personality, in my smile. I was very optimistic, and I was ambitious. There were many things that I wanted to do that were big, that were grand. And as I started doing them, I just couldn't. It was too much, and I got anxious because there was too many things that I had to deal with. And the more time passed, the more I sort of settled for less. And I told myself that all of those dreams that I wanted were not for me because I couldn't do them. And depression ensued, and You know, I mean, when you want to be a certain type of person and you feel like you can't because it's just too hard, you give up, obviously. And I don't think that it was bad of me to do that, but it was hard anyway. And most specifically for the past year, I'm taking anti-anxiety and depression medication every day. And I've been feeling very numb. I don't have passion. I am not fiery as I once was. Um, and I don't know, my life has just become this boring thing of me not trying things out because I feel like I just can't, you know, that I have to settle for security and normalcy and just something that would be simple to handle. And I don't know, this thing about attention deficit disorder, I've been reading about it and it makes so much sense, obviously, because I have it. And medication can really change life. And so, for the first time in a while, I'm really hopeful. I'm hopeful that I could be that person that I've always wanted to be and that I could do all those things that really excite me. And it feels amazing. It feels wonderful. And so, through sharing that story and how I feel about it, for anyone who struggles with mental health, we are very, very brave and we are tenacious and we are very courageous. And I just want to say that, I mean, we're heroes, and I'm not even kidding. Like, we've been struggling so much with just doing simple things, with just keeping up with life. And it's insane. Like, we have bigger demons than people have, and um it's been hard for me, and I've bet it's been hard for you because we never really have enough support to give us self-confidence. We have support in a sense that it's okay, we're accepted, but we never feel as if we're worth something. At least for me, I've always felt like I was nothing, that I was just someone who struggled too much and could not do amazing things, you know? And that's terrible. But really figuring this out, it just feels good. It feels good because I'm so hopeful that maybe I could gain my confidence back and maybe I could get my life in order and finally do things. And I really never thought that this moment would happen. And so what I want to say is that I know it's hard just trying to figure it out once again, like, oh, maybe that's that, oh, maybe that's that, oh, this opportunity, should I go do that? And like, I don't know, picking yourself up and getting that energy. And I'm sure you know what I'm talking about, of just all right, let's go all the time. It is so tiring, but I feel like we're really brave and we should be proud of ourselves and we should really not give up. Because you see, with me, I have another thing, like maybe this could work and it feels great. And I know maybe I'm putting too much emphasis on that, but maybe not. Like, I've heard that people who take medication for their attention deficit disorder, like, it changes their life. And I'm anxious to see. And so I just want to tell you that you're brave, you're worth something. Really try and put yourself first and do things that you love and that you feel comfortable in, and really heal yourself. Find a way to heal yourself, and then you will be able to do really great things. And I'm in this with you, and we're all in this together, and you're really understood. And it's good that YouTube exists because we can meet up. We're a little rare, and that's okay. I mean, not everyone has real mental health problems. So yeah, it was a bit of hope and of not giving up this video, because I won't. And yes. So if you're struggling with anything, you can comment under this video, because it is hard. And there's always hope. And I think that's what I was trying to say. But yeah, I did not cry for this. I am very proud of myself because I could have. And on that, thank you so much for sharing your stories with me. It really helps me. I'm not kidding. And I'm so happy that you're with me through all of this. It's really great. So thank you so much. I hope you're doing well. Keep on fighting. You are heroes. And I'll see you next week with another video. I promise, because I won't be sick anymore. So it won't be like last week of me being too sick to record. All right. Thank you so much. This is my elastic. Bye. Mwah.